Good morning. I'm sure we all had it when we were kids, who at times, maybe it's parents or teachers or other adults, who would be all like, whatever you do, don't do things wrong because God is always watching, right? We hear that phrase that God is always watching, and we hear it as almost like a negative thing, like this scary thing, like God's watching you, so don't mess up. I want to tell you today, in a different tone, God is always watching. You're never, ever, ever alone, right? Sometimes we can feel alone. Sometimes we can feel like, as we go about our days, like there's no one there beside us, like there's no one pulling for us. Or like maybe when we're with family and friends, we feel supported, but most of the time, we physically are alone. But the fact of the matter is that God is always, always with us. And I started praying about this and thinking about this, and I realized, right, within the fact that God himself as a Trinity is a relationship, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, 3 in 1, right? Within that relationship, it actually made me realize there has never been a time, in time or even outside of time, right, before God created time, there has never in the existence of existence been where there has been a person, a being on their own. God was never alone, because even as it was just God before the beginning, it was God as a Trinity, as this relationship. And so I started thinking about it in a beautiful way, is God is always with us. God is always watching over us at any moment. If you just feel alone or you're struggling, I encourage you to sit, take a deep breath, and simply say to yourself the reality of, I am loved and I'm not alone and God is with me right now. And I will actually say that I think that this can be a beautiful thing. I'm going to go full circle, the whole God is watching you, right? As this warning, no, I think the fact that God is watching us can be a protection for us to help us, right? If we have friends with us, we want to do good. It's a positive thing. We want to help them. We want them to help us to be the best that we can be. And I think sometimes, right, we're not alone. When we have temptations that come, the temptation is proof of the fact that we're not alone, because there's someone trying to tempt us, right? Even if it's in our own minds, that the evil one is trying to tempt us, right? We're not alone. The evil one's trying to be with us, but God is also with us at all times, right? So to realize that we're not alone, God is with us, pulling for us, not watching over us to get ready to just slap our wrists if we mess up. No, he's with us, calling us to greatness, calling us, saying, hey, I'm with you. And if we know that someone is with us, we're probably not going to maybe do the sinful thing, that kind of thing that weakness would make us fall to, if we have somebody with us. Strength in numbers, right? So you're not alone. God is watching over you, and you have strength in numbers. And sure, even if it's just one, well, it's actually 3, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, and he's the most powerful advocate you could have on your side. So know that you're not alone. Know that God is watching you, and set out with God to be who it is that you're called to be today. God bless you. I'll also throw out there too that this evening is our first RCIA class. As we're on our journey with God, not only is God with us, but he created and he established the church so that we would have this community and this family of believers to strengthen us on the journey that we take with God. So I will say, if you want to know more about the Catholic Church, or if you're not Catholic and are interested in becoming Catholic, 7 o'clock tonight at the parish office. Be there, and can't wait to start this journey with you. God bless you.